The next sandhi that we will be studying is Visarga Rephaadesha Sandhi. We will be able to learn what is Visarga Repha, table, examples and rules. Visarga Rephaadesha Sandhi. What is this Repha? Repha refers to Rakara. Now, the term Kara can be used with all the letters. Kakara, Akara, Makara. With all the letters, we can use Kara. But with the letter R, we are supposed to use Repha. Rakara, we don't use Rakara. The grammatical rules and Shiksha Shastra, we use Repha. Now, Rephaadesha Sandhi, Repha comes as Adesha and it is the result of the sound transformation that is taking place. Visarga is replaced by Repha. This is a Visarga Sandhi. Now, if you see the sentences, Bhanurasau Sadaiva Prakashate Goshalam Dhenurgachati Bhaktya Ahvayati Chet Harirapi Agachati Bhanurasau Bhanuhu Asau Dhenurgachati Dhenuhu Gachati Harihi Api Harirapi. Now, if you see Bhanuhu Asau, Bha A N U Visarga Asau A S Au Ukara followed by Repha. Visarga gets transferred to Repha. Visargasya Rephaadeshaha Bhanurasau. Bhanurasau. Now, how is the rule described? There are 3 rules for Rephaadesha which can happen. The first case is when you have E, U, R, L, A, I, O. So, which means any other swara apart from A or A, followed by Visarga plus swara or Mridu Vyanjana, we have the Rephaadesha happening. A very rare case, which is the second case, is rare case in the sense it's a special case. If you have an avyaya to the left hand side, Purva Varna should be an avyaya and it should have a Visarga at the end of the avyaya. What is an avyaya? I will be telling in a minute. If you have an avyaya sambandhi Visarga and then you have swara or Mridu Vyanjanam on the right hand side, you get Rephaadesha. The another special case is if we have Rikaranta Shabda, Matru, Pitru, Bhratru, Swasru, all these are Rikaranta Shabda. They end with the sound R. There are words which end with the sound R, and if that word happens to be a noun and the Sambodhana Prathama form is occurring along with the Visarga, because for Matru Shabda, Sambodhana form is Mataha. For Pitru Shabda, the Sambodhana form is Pitaha. Now, when this occurs and it's followed by Swara Mridu Vyanjana, Rephaadeshaha occurs. Here, Visargasya sthane Rephaadeshaha. Let us take the examples. Munihi iti. Now, you have an Ikara, Visarga and an Ikara. So, this is the case. First case, Rephaadesha happens. Yetaihi bhakshitam. It is also case 1. We have a Mridu Vyanjana on the right. Yetaihi bhakshitam bha. Punaha atra. Now this is punaha is an avyaya and you have Visarga at the end of the avyaya. Punaratra is the final form. Pitaha vande. Pitaha is the Sambodhana form of Pitru Shabda. Pitru Shabda is Rikaranta Shabda. After the Visarga, we are having Mridu Vyanjana Vakara. Now Visarga gets replaced by Repha. So the answers will be Munihi iti, Muniriti, Yetaihi bhakshitam, Yetair bhakshitam, Punaha atra, Punaratra, Pitaha vande, Pitar vande. Now if we understand the niyamas in Sanskrit and English, अकारम् आकारं वर्जयित्वा अवशिष्टेभ्यः स्वरेभ्यः परस्य विसर्गस्य स्थाने रेफादेशः भवति। कदा भवति? स्वरेषु मृदुव्यञ्जनेषु वा परे भवति। When visarga is preceded by a swara except a or a and is followed by a swara or a mridu vyanjana, visarga is substituted with repha. Now case 2, if you have an avyaya sambandhi visarga followed by a swara or a mridu vyanjana, visarga gets rephadesha. Avyaya sambandhinaha visargasya sware mridu vyanjane pare विसर्गस्य रेफादेशः भवति। तृतीय नियमः केस 3 ऋकारान्त शब्दस्य संबोधन संबंधिनः विसर्गस्य स्वरे मृदुव्यञ्जने वा परे विसर्गस्य रेफादेशः भवति। When visarga is preceded by the sambodhana form of a rikaranta shabda and is followed by any swara or mriduvyanjana, visarga is substituted with repha. Now we will understand what the two terms are, sambodhana and avyaya. Avyayas are indeclinable words, words which do not change, words which do not have the different forms, words which do not change with respect to the noun declensions or the verbal conjugations, and the words which will not change with respect to the numbers also. They remain constant. They are the same. Now, for example, if you take the case of Ramaha, Ramaya, Ramena, all these forms are possible. It is all derived from the root Rama. Now, in the case of Avyayas, there won't be any other form apart from one form. For example, the word cha. Cha means and. Api means also. Punaha means again. Now, these words will not have forms in different numbers or in different cases. Therefore, since they do not change at all, these words are called as avyaya. We will be dealing with avyayas as a separate chapter, and we will be making sentences with avyayas and learning more avyayas in the subsequent chapter. Now, sambodhana form is the form used for addressing. For example, if you want to address your father, you will say, Hey Pitaha, Mahyam Dhanam Dehi. Oh father, could you please give me money? Hey Mataha, Bhojanam Dehi. Oh mother, please give me food. So Mataha, Pitaha are the words that you use to address the father and mother. Now here the word pitaha comes from the root pitru. The word mataha comes from the word matru. These roots are rikaranta. They have the sound r at the end. In the case of rikaranta shabda, the sambodhana will have a visarga like in the case of pitaha and mataha. Now that visarga will get converted to repha in the case of rikaranta visarga.